Good afternoon there, Port Royal Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and happy Star Wars Day. It is May the 4th be with you day for 2022, the day that we celebrate all things Star Wars. And that's exactly what we're doing here on the channel today. We thought we'd present the special live broadcast just to go through some of the things that we've got here in the studio, Star Wars related, because we've got a whole ton of stuff that we could talk about. So everything in this studio pretty much is owned by me. And we've got our other presenter, Jacob. He's also got, we also filmed stuff from the studio there. We did our last retro replay from that studio. So we'll go there and do a video and put that up on the channel as well, just to see what he's got as well, because he's got some pretty cool Star Wars stuff. But yeah, for today, happy Star Wars Day. It is the 4th of May, which has been, I guess, designated Star Wars Day. And why don't we get a start, shall we? So we thought I think we should just start with the movies, because that's what that's the thing that started it all. So first thing I want to bring up is the Star Wars Trilogy. I'm going to switch it down there. The Star Wars Trilogy for DVD. This is the trilogy that I had when I was growing up. So if we open it up, some pretty cool box art there. And then as you can see, it comes with 4 DVDs. So the trilogy, original trilogy that is, plus a bonus feature. Which is pretty cool. So there you go, New Hope, Empire, Return, and then the bonus materials, which is just a DVD that's full of special features, behind the scene features. So it's got here the birth of the lightsaber, episode 3 behind the scenes preview. So this came out in 2004, a year before episode 3 release. So there's a couple of things to hype up the DVD there. Which I think would be pretty cool to actually check out, actually, now that I'm looking at some of the stuff. And then this is interesting. I don't know if you can read it, but it's got Star Wars Battlefront trailer and then Star Wars Battlefront Xbox game demo. So if I remember correctly from this disc, I'll show you the disc. You pop this into the Xbox, the original Xbox that is, and you get to play a level on Battlefront. Might even do that. Might even pop that in and see what level it is. And then, of course, it comes with this little booklet. Some of the original Ralph McQuarrie artwork on it. And it's just runs you through what each special feature is. So that's pretty neat. And then, of course, the trilogies just comes with a list of chapters. Also with the artwork on it as well. So these are pretty cool, not gonna lie. Still got them in good condition. But if we keep them there, a few years after that, the prequels came out. And then following that, of course, they got a DVD release. So I'm just looking now. I actually, by the looks of things, don't own a Revenge of the Sith DVD to go with the set. So that's something that I'll have to find. But there you have it, episode 1 and 2. And you can tell from the box art that, yeah, they're much like the original trilogy, the way that they, got the logo up here and gold instead of silver. So what do these come with? So these are actually second-hand copies. And that's just got the disc in there. And then this one actually has got the little booklet that came with it, which is cool. And I'd imagine, yeah, it's got the scene, the chapters, and then it's got what the special features are. So 2 discs, 1 disc movie, the other disc special feature. I'd imagine this one as well. Yeah. It's got the movie, the special features. This one doesn't have the booklet, but as you can tell by the little lock thing, it's actually a would have been a rental in its past life. But I was just talking about how, you know, the artwork for those are very similar to these, but it was actually a couple of years after that that the original trilogy received updated box arts. So these are the newer DVDs from, oh, actually don't know when these ones came out. 2006 they've got on there, 2006. So these are the 2006 release of the trilogy. Gold, like the prequels. And on the back, pretty cool, it's got the movie poster artwork. And one of the coolest things about this, the 2006 re-release. So the limited edition, they come with these little booklets, like these ones did. Oh, check that out. Lego Star Wars 2 there. I was saying the cool thing about these ones is that it comes with Episode 4. So this would be the latest version of this film in 2006. But then, bonus disc. What's on the bonus disc? The original theatrical releases of these movies. So the original 1977 theatrical release of Star Wars, Empire and Return of the Jedi. So that makes these limited edition box sets, I reckon they make them valuable because you're not going to get the original theatrical versions on Blu-ray, and you're not going to get them, definitely not on Disney Plus. So having these, unless you've got the original tapes, then yeah, you're not going to get them anywhere else. But speaking of tapes, we'll just rewind back the clock now. So we'll move the DVDs out of the way. And now, let's bring out the original Star Wars trilogy for VHS. This would be the 1997 special editions. Check that out. Should have done this way. Yeah, so these would just be the original, well, not the original, but the 1997 special edition releases for these. Yeah, one of my most cherished editions in my collection, so they're pretty cool. There's this nice little box of Vader. I'll just slip into there, just like that. Now let's fast forward now. So we went to the VHS, we went to DVD. We now move on to the Blu-ray era of movies. So let's open this bad boy. It's got to say that this this box art of the Blu-ray is awesome. So basic, but yeah, that's cool. And then if we come over to the actual Blu-ray, so it's like a little booklet, and then it opens up just like that. Check out the artwork from the little slip there. Can't remember if actually anything was in there. I want to say there was, maybe with the contents, but it doesn't seem to be in there. That's unfortunate, but as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you've got bonus discs. So just all special features from the 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and then you've got special documentaries, and they've actually included spoofs as well, so that's pretty cool. So that's this complete saga at the time, which is an actual, oh, there would be a date, 2011. So these are the 2011 releases. I'm just going to duck away from the desk for 1 second and see if I can grab something. So just have a look at that. No. Alright, sorry about that. Thought we might actually would have had another version of the Blu-ray here. The updated version of the Blu-rays. But I don't... well, I can't find it right now, but there is an updated version of these Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure it's this complete saga. The Skywalker saga. So, sorry I can't show that right now. But speaking of the saga, let's continue on. So we've also got the Star Wars Clone Wars for Blu-ray. So it's pretty basically the opening couple episodes of the show. So not that special. Sorry for the Clone Wars fans. Clone Wars is an amazing show, by the way. And then we move on to The Force Awakens Steelbook. This was an exclusive to JB Hi-Fi. Stuck in there, so a little sleeve, and that's the Steelbook. Phasma on the back, and Kylo Ren on the front. So it that's what the insert looks like. So if you're lucky, you might be able to, your movie is going to be downloaded. This would definitely have expired. Yes, it has. It expired last year, so I can safely show this off without worrying about people looking at the code. If you try that code, it's not going to work. And then it's got just a little promotional pamphlet. So 2 discs. First disc is the movie. Second disc is obviously special features, and it's got that really cool photo. That cool behind the scenes photo of the crew running through the script. So that's The Force Awakens. And then we move on to The Last Jedi, just the normal Blu-ray of it, pretty straightforward. No special insert or anything. Just that one. I do have a Rogue One also here, but not on the desk with me. Alright, and the last DVD to show off, I'm pretty sure, is this that I picked up very recently. It is the Star Wars Ewoks Adventures, which I found in a second-hand store, which I thought, why not? These are available on Disney Plus now, which is cool, and there's oh, Interesting. So I don't actually know what this is. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. Don't know if I will watch it, but good to have in the collection. Star Wars Animated Adventures Ewoks. It looks like it's got 2 stories on there. Haunted Village and Tales from the Endor Woods. So 170 minutes in total. And that is that. Moving on. So that's the DVDs, that's the movies. Moving them out of the way. So what we might do next is check out some of the games that we have. So I'll just have to go over to the back here. Alright, just grabbed some, well, I think this is all the games that I've got. Let's go through them. So the PC. So here we go. Jedi Knight, Dark Forces and Mysteries of the Sith. As you can see from Kmart. Haven't played this game. I know on the channel I did a playthrough of Jedi Academy, which Kyle Katarn plays the support role, but you actually play as Kyle Katarn in these Jedi Knight series. So it looks like it's a compilation between Dark Forces 2 and Mysteries of the Sith. So yeah, can't really tell you too much about this game, but by the looks of it, according to the back case, you've got a choice. It tells you you've got a choice between light side and dark side. So that's that one. The next PC game is Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. So a couple of weeks ago I did a retro replay of this game. I played through one of the opening levels. I can't remember which faction I picked, but I'm pretty sure it was the Republic. It was definitely the Republic. So yeah, this is an Age of Empires style game. Real-time strategy, built off the same engine as of Age of Empires 2. Yeah, pretty fun actually. So yeah, both discs in there. So it says all-in-one on the front cover. So the Galactic Battlegrounds and then the Clone Campaigns is an add-on. But this particular version comes with all of them. And the last one, no, second last PC game is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. The classic. Many will know this from the Nintendo 64. But it's a lot of things just fell out of that. But it's, yeah, this is the PC version, which needs a new case by the looks of it. Got it from Game Traders. Yeah, it's been re-released on the PlayStation, on the Switch, and on the Xbox. So it's not that hard to get a copy of this these days. And I'm sure we'll see a 64 version when Jacob does his video. And the last PC game is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 The Sith Lords. So yeah, one of my all-time favourite Star Wars games, one of my all-time favourite video games of any franchise, I guess. So this is the sequel to the first. And I'll think we'll be doing a playthrough of the first game at some point, so keep an eye out for that. So they're my PC games that I've got. Moving up to, we'll go with the PlayStation. Star Wars The Force Unleashed, another game that I did a playthrough of on the channel. It was the Xbox 360 version of the game. This game was a part of a multimedia campaign called The Force Unleashed, a multimedia project. Released video games, comic book tie-ins, a toy line, all of that sort of stuff. So this was the PlayStation 2 version of the game. Slightly, same story, but different gameplay, different, almost a different game compared to HD counterpart. So I'd be actually keen to try this out. This version of the game is the version that was released on the Nintendo Switch recently, because this one shares the same as the Wii. So the Wii was given the port up to the Switch. So that's the Force Unleashed. And then moving on next to making sure I've got everything. The Xbox games, the original Xbox games. Move them out of the way. And there we go. Oh, that's almost a thing. Let's go from the top. Let's start with these two to get these out of the way. So, Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2 Sith Lords. So I've got showed you the PC version of this one. Really good games. Treated both equally. There's the disc in there. You'll notice that I have swapped out the original covers. Just to, I guess, keep it in better condition. And that's really good too. So, you know, it's similar box art. It's pretty much the same thing on the back. So yeah, I'll be playing through this one. I've got the Switch version, digital download version of it, so you'll be playing through that, but basically the same thing. And then another one, Star Wars Republic Commando, a very highly underrated game in my opinion. It's a Halo-style shooter set in the Star Wars universe during the Clone Wars. You play as this squad of Special Republic Commandos, doing some of the gritty, high-tech missions for the Republic against the CIS. So it was, yeah, it's a game that I always see that a lot of fans petition for a remaster or a remake, and wouldn't be too unhappy if that was to happen. Republic Commando, and then the last one is a movie tie-in, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I have fond memories of this game. Is it the best video game tie-in? No. Is it fun? Yes. So it just basically follows the outline of the plot, as you can see. The few added missions, as they do with all video game tie-ins. So, you know, that can't be helped. So that's my Xbox collection. Now, when you're talking of games, there's, you know, obviously I've got a much larger collection on the Xbox, on my Xbox. I wonder, doing this on the fly here. The good thing about live is that we can just change it as we go. And this is, like I said, this is just a casual talk about some of the Star Wars stuff that we've owned. We're just going through the physical media at the moment. No, we're not plugged in, I don't think. Could change that. 1 second. Well, we should be. Is it going to bring us up for us? Oh, there we go. Like I said, this is welcome to my Xbox. What's some of the other games we've got on here? Went through, so there we go. Star Wars. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Get out of that. Didn't really want to jump into the game, but just to show you what digital downloads I've got. So Battlefront 2, which I've streamed on the channel. Coming down. There it is, the original Battlefront 1 and 2. The Xbox. There is a video from Battlefront 2 of Galactic Conquest on the channel. You'll find that in the Star Wars Festival playlist. Jedi Academy, which there is a full playthrough of that on the channel, as well as Star Wars The Force Unleashed. But there you can see KOTOR 2 and The Force Unleashed 2. So there's some of the extra games that I've got there. Can't find KOTOR. Or was it enhanced? No, it's not there. So I'll have to install that. So that's the Xbox games I got. And I want to make a special mention. Oh, there's Lego Star Wars 2 as well. Missed that one. Just want to make a special mention of this game here called Mercenaries. Playground of Destruction. So not a Star Wars game, but made by LucasArts. And it's actually a cheat code in this game where you can play as Han Solo, which is pretty cool. You can also play as Indiana Jones as well. So, alright, that's that. Alright, next up, that's the physical media collection that I've got. Switch that off. Next up, what can I show you guys next? I might run through some of the pops that I've got. I've got a huge collection of pops, so I've only just grabbed a few that I really like. I like all of them, but I thought I might just make special mention. So let's start with these ones. Look at that. This set is really cool. The Qui-Gon Jinn from Tatooine, and then old Ben Kenobi, Obi-Wan from Tatooine, which I think they're pretty cool. I've got the special gold Stormtrooper from the 2019 Star Wars Celebration. It's an exclusive, but check it out. And then another exclusive from Loot Crate. This episode 7 Han Solo in the snow gear when they went to Starkiller Base. You on the top from the new film. Exclusively released in Loot Crate. So I managed to get a hold of that. So that's those ones. I'll go ahead and move them out of the way. Hit the mic while I'm at it. And then there's some up the top there. A Darth Vader and a Kylo Ren, they light up. Oh, here we go. Another Star Wars Celebration exclusive. Gold Princess Leia, so that one goes with the Gold Stormtrooper. That's part of the set. This one is possibly one of my favourites as well. The Anakin, Yoda, Obi-Wan Ghost set from Endor, End of Return of the Jedi. There's Hayden Christensen Anakin in there. Not saying that's my preference, but it's pretty cool. In one of my, my favourite scenes of the Star Wars saga. And now I have the pop set for that. There's a Luke Skywalker on a Tauntaun. Up there. Helps to change your camera. Luke Skywalker on a Tauntaun. Don't know if you can see it clearly, but yeah, that's that. Next up, you can probably see this big boy sitting up there. A First Order Stormtrooper helmet was given as a birthday gift. And yes, this is one of my prized possessions. Is this helmet. Definitely fits. And if you talk into it, it changes your voice, so it's a voice changer as well. So pretty cool. That's that. Moving on to some of our action figurines. So there's a Slave 1 Boba Fett. or Boba Fett Starship as it's known as now. So I just want to bring up some of these action figures that we've got that are still boxed. So I guess we'll start with this set. And these ones actually light up as well. So it's Obi-Wan and Darth Vader from the famous A New Hope scene. They actually go together. If you was to open the box and take them out, they, as you can see, they line up like that. But don't think I'm ready to open them yet. So they're just going to stay in the box. So that was the Power of the Force set, but very similarly packaged is the Power of the Jedi. And this is Darth Maul from the final duel. So it says break by damage. I'm assuming that he comes apart in the middle. It's got this little collector card. And there's 8 pages according to the front. And there's just some of the other characters. Looks mostly from episode 1. And then there's a few others. So there's a Porkins action figure. Imagine that. Yeah, so mostly from episode 1. The only exception is the 2 Vader and Ben Kenobi. Actually looks like those ones there, but that's small. And then the last action figure person, General Grievous from the episode 3 set. Pretty good condition that's in. And then the top here we've got this little episode 1 sneak preview set. So it's got the Gian Speeder at Theed Palace. Little what do you call it? Panorama. Is that what it's called? A panorama? I don't know. But apparently if you get a few more sets you put Theed Palace together and you can recreate that scene. To the side, firing missiles, opening cockpit, all that jazz. Breakaway wall. Little Captain Panaka's in there, little droids. So this one's pretty cool. So I'll pop that back up. And amongst other things, I mean, I've got more pops. I've got the Disney Infinity figures. I don't know if you remember that. And I'm hoping there's just a Star Wars figure at the top of this box. Yes, there is. So I don't know if you remember the famed Star Wars Disney Infinity. So in the 3.0 you got the Luke Skywalker, you got Han Solo, you don't have Gamora. But yeah, got a bunch of those as well. And the last thing I'd like to show is definitely my most prized possessions that I've got. And it's kind of blending in with the wall at the back. But if I was to do this, you'd see Kylo Ren's lightsaber. With the blade turned on, makes the sounds. But if you just check out the detailing, the detail of that hilt is really, really sweet. It's heavy. It's made of metal. The blades all come apart, so you can just have the hilt and display that. Comes with a little display stand. And it just sits on that like that. Just like that. So that's Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Not to be outdone by another sword that I've got. If you can guess who that one belongs to. An elegant design for none other than Count Dooku himself. Yeah, a pretty sweet sword. This one is lightsaber. Keep saying sword, but check that out. Also made of metal, very heavy, very robust, but very, very neat. Lights up as well. So they're my two most prized possessions that I've got here in the studio. My two lightsabers. We'll add more. I want to, but we'll see how we go. But that's just a bit of a run through of what some of the things that we've got Star Wars related here at the studio. It is the Festival of Star Wars here on Port Royal Gaming. And like today, May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. So we thought just show you, talk you through some of these things. So there's plenty more Star Wars content to come, including more playthroughs, some more videos that we're going to do before Star Wars Festival wraps up a couple of weeks' time. I think we are going to have a watch through actually of the original trilogy VHS. We're going to watch them on an old CRT TV, and we'll let you know how we go with that one. But for now, if you like this video, want to see more, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and stay tuned to our channel. Hit the notification bell to get notified when we're going online next. But yeah, that's basically everything that we've got for Star Wars at the moment. And once again, I'd like to wish you a very happy Star Wars Day, and I'll see you next time here on Port Royal Gaming. See ya.